Would you like to automate some of the cleaning tasks in your home? Well, today I'm going to show you a product that can do just that. So stick around and let's get to it. So today we're going to take a look at the new Switchbot K10 Mini Robot Vacuum Cleaner. And this just came out, has been out for maybe just a few months. Their claim to fame is that it is 50% smaller than all other robot vacuums. And I can tell just by looking at it that it's definitely much smaller. So I think that claim to fame is going to be right on the money. It does have a nice app control, so you can manage it through the app. It also has a self-cleaning container that it'll park itself, and then the container will pull out all the debris from their little tank on the device. And one nice thing is, because of its size, you're going to be able to put it almost anywhere that's going to be unobtrusive. You're not going to really notice it. So let's get it unboxed and see what we got. Okay, so I went ahead and got everything out of the box. So the first thing that you get is you get some detailed instruction. The quick start guide is actually really nice because it's super easy to understand. And it's one thing I've liked about Switchbot is the other products that I've owned, they give you really good documentation that makes it pretty easy to kind of get rolling. But of course, they also give you, a full user manual that if you need that, you can definitely investigate. This right here is a little filter for the air intake. So they give you an extra one of those, which is nice. They also give you an extra bag for the storage container. And I'm going to have to find out where to buy these, because obviously I'm going to need some additional. And don't forget, in the description, I'm going to put links to all of this. And I will also find out where to get these, the best price, and I'll include that link as well. Just full disclosure, Switchbot hasn't sponsored any of this. I purchased this with my own money because I wanted to add this type of device to my home. I don't have a smart vacuum, and I wanted to try it out and see how it works. So it looked like it was a really great product. I like the size. That was the main thing that sold me on it. So the fact that they made it 50% smaller is fantastic. My daughter has a robot vac that she's had for a long time, and it's definitely twice as big as what this is. So their claim of 50% smaller is definitely right on the money, in my opinion. They also give you some brushes. One's gonna have to go on it now because it doesn't have one. And then they give you an extra, which is great. It's good to have some extra parts. So let's move this off to the side. And this right here is the wet mop cloths that you can use that go on that little attachment on the bottom. It's kind of like a Swiffer pad. So this is the vacuum. And yes, nice and small, which is fantastic. So this right here is the tray that holds all the debris. On the bottom, you can see that it's got the bristles there, and this is where obviously it sucks in all the junk. It's got some nice big roller wheels that are independent, kind of rubbish, so it should give it some pretty good traction on slippery floors and the ability to kind of navigate over larger items. This right here is where the little bristles go, and of course this is just a little wheel that allows it to rotate and spin around. I mean, there's really not much to it. It's just super simple. So let's put that over here. And then this is the container. And as you can see, this is where the device docks. It's got two contact pins, and then this is where the little opening goes in, where this will then empty the container on the vacuum itself. On the top, this top opens, and this is where you see the bag. See how easy it is to replace this. You just simply slide this up, and then you can just slide the new one back in. It's pretty big. So them saying that it's going to hold 60 days worth of debris, I can believe that. It looks like it has like a little cleaning brush right here. Not really sure what that little knife area is for, but I guess we'll find out. There's not a lot to it. On the back, all you have is just the power cord, which is nicely wrapped up. I'm actually looking forward to getting this set up and vacuuming. So what do you say we head downstairs and get everything hooked up, get the app set up, get the device connected? We'll let it roll. So a couple other things I wanted to go over before I got it turned on and connected to the base to get the app configured. This top tray right here is actually magnetic, and you just pop that off, and it then exposes the on-off switch that you can use to turn the device on and off. And there's also some nice cleaning features that they gave you. One is with this tray right here, and as you can see, this has the air filter in it, or it pulls the air in. And once you take this tray off, you just simply pull this handle up, and then this whole piece slides out. And then once that device is out, you can just simply pop open the tray like that, and then you can get to the air filter. And as you can see, doing it with one hand, it's really super easy. So not difficult at all. It's got like a little piece right there that you can't put it in with the handle closed. So if the handle was closed like this, it wouldn't fit in. So you got to make sure the handle's up, and then it just slides right back inside, and you put the handle down, and then it's secure. So then you can just put the tray back on, and then you're good to go. The other component is here on the bottom. Let's spin this around here. Is with the this roller. So obviously the roller is going to get dirty, and makes it really easy to clean. So it's got two little clips here. You just pop those clips open, and this piece comes out, and then the roller itself just pops right out, and you can clean the roller, and you can clean inside here. You don't have to worry about the roller going in wrong, because once this side here only goes into here, and then this side just kind of fits into there, but it's got like these little, flat spots on it, which is nice. So that way you don't have to worry about aligning anything up. So you just put the end in here, slide that back in, take the tray, pop the tray in there, make sure it's clipped in place, and that's it. You're good to go. So, all right, so let's get this powered on and connected to the base. Okay, so as you can see, I got the base over here plugged in, and as you can see, I've got a couple other cleaning devices already over here in the corner. So this is going to be the perfect corner to put this. And as you can see, it's small, so it's really inconspicuous, which is going to be really nice. You can see it's got an orange light to let you know that the device is plugged into the wall and it has power. They said that there's two different ways of powering this on to get it started. You can hold down the power button, or you can slide it into the dock. So first I'm just going to try to turn it on. I'm not sure how much battery power is there. And then once it gets turned on, then we'll get into the app configuration. All right, there the lights turned on.
Turned on.
There you go, turned on. So it even tells you it's turned on. So excellent. All right, so I'm going to get the app opened up, and then we'll get started with configuring. Okay, so we have the app open here, and as you can see, I have some additional Switchbot items. Got the new version 2 hub, and then some sensors that I have. One's outside, a couple inside. That way I can kind of monitor temperature and humidity. So we're going to click this little plus here, add device. Oh, nice. See, it already sees the vacuum. So tap on that. All right, so I've already turned it on. So I'm going to press and hold the power button for 5 to 10 seconds.
Turned on.
Okay, next. Okay.
Wi-Fi reset. Please follow the instructions shown on the app to connect the robot to your phone.
Connecting device, connected.
Starting to connect.
I do like the voice prompts that it tells you kind of what it's doing. So right now it's connecting the device to my wireless network, which I guess at that point then I'll be able to fully configure the app. So that's too long of a name. So I'm just going to make it Mini Robot Vac. Pick a room, dining room. Okay, next. Start using. Okay, well, it's not going to go in every room of my house because I have a lot of room upstairs that we don't go in. And I'm going to leave everything kind of the way it is because this is kind of how it is. I mean, we just got through cleaning up after Christmas, so I don't really have a whole lot of stuff sitting around that's not in that place where it's going to be. It will automatically divide rooms after returning to the base station. Okay, nice. Auto mapping. Okay, whole house, so I can click map and clean. I'll leave that normal. Okay, so that was pretty easy app setup. So let's dock it and let it charge, and then we'll let it start from scratch. Okay, so we have it sitting there, and so let's hit recharge on that.
Returning to charge.
That's nice. The nose is crooked.
Charging.
Nice. All right, so now let's hit clean.
Initiating.
And it really is quiet. Okay, I kind of left that there on purpose to see like what it would do, and nice, it freed itself. All right. You can see on the app how it's starting to map things out. Well, I can guarantee you I wouldn't be vacuuming under there. That's pretty awesome, actually. You can't climb that. It's funny how it keeps trying until eventually it says, oh, I can't do that. Well, it's kind of cool in the app how you can see how it's mapping everything out. I'll be curious to see how my dog interacts with this thing when she comes back inside. My dog came back inside. She wants no part of it. All right, well, I'm going to let it roll, and so far it's working as advertised. It's pretty awesome. I like the fact that it's so small, goes under the table. So yeah, this is going to work out great. I'm going to head back upstairs, and I'll be right back. Well, that was fun. It was pretty easy to configure too. I like the app. Was pretty seamless in getting it connected. It was nice that I already have some Switchbot items that's on my smart home, so I just was able to just add a device right to my existing configuration, which is pretty easy. So I didn't really have any connectivity issues. Connected right away to the Wi-Fi. Yeah, everything worked great. Once I got all the connection done, I was able to use the app to actually park it to charge. Then we started the cleaning process, and as you saw by the video, it made its way around and bounced off walls. And I think as it learns the house, though, it'll probably do less bouncing off of the walls, unless we leave things laying out or something's moved and not quite in the same position. But that's kind of the whole point of it, though, is that it's going to learn and it can easily adjust to any obstacles that might be in its way that weren't there last time. So I'll be really curious to see, once it maps the whole house, what that map looks like on the app. It's already laid out pretty nice, just with the little area that it did. It's pretty precise. So I'm kind of curious to see what the whole house is going to look like when it's all done mapping it out. So I can definitely, so far, give this product a thumbs up and a recommendation just for its size, its ease of use. It's definitely quiet. It's not noisy. So I think it definitely ticks all the boxes that they have as to the features, which is good. It's nice to see a manufacturer and a device actually achieve what they say it does, and in a manner in which they say it should, as far as its features and capabilities and things like that. So I'm kind of anxious for it to map out and see how that goes. Okay, so I just wanted to go ahead and add in some screenshots of the app. I went ahead and let the vacuum finish mapping out the whole house today. It actually turned out really good. I like the way it kind of displays it on the app. And as you can see here, the map looks really good. It also gives you some good information on the lifespan of the consumables, like the brush, the filter, and things like that, and how often you should empty the bag. And it definitely says every couple months, so I think that's going to be great. So far, I've been real happy. It mapped the house out, I guess, probably in, I don't know, 2-3 hours. And then parked itself and went to charge. I would definitely recommend the product, and I think you should go give it a try. So again, I'm going to put links in the description to all the different components, the vacuum, the replaceable bags, and the mop wipes, so that way you can go check it out. So I definitely appreciate it. If you do buy from any of those links, since I am an affiliate, I do get a small commission from that, and it just goes to help the channel. So I really appreciate the support. So far, excellent. I'm very, very happy with it. I think it's definitely money well spent. You're definitely going to want to go watch this video on some additional smart home devices you can add to your smart home. So thanks for watching.